Hey, word on the curb, family and friends. We're a minute early. I just finished up a yoga session and I'm just laid back a little bit, listening to a little bit of jazz. I hope you're enjoying it as well. It's really nice to be here with you today. We're not going to get started until it's time. But just give me a second. And we are on. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Hey, best friend. Hey. My name is Annette, and I am your host here at Word on the Curve. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're not going to be long. You know, we like those snapshots, right? So, Word on the Curve would just like to remind you that we are going to have, again, I'm your host here at Word on the Curve. I want to thank my sponsors, my producers, Chris, Tina, and Frank Sesso. Thank you for being such great people and continuing to work with me and encourage me. I appreciate it. We have a live coming up soon that's going to be very interesting. It's going to be talking about some of the things we are experiencing and dealing with right now. I'd like to thank my daughters, Amaris and Jasna, for being such great people, the joy of my life, and the reason that I keep going. I appreciate you guys. You're doing good work. Don't stop. Don't stop. Get it, as they say. But welcome here today. Our topic is about including yourself because so often we give ourselves away. And I came in today just for a bit to tell you stop giving yourself away. You know, take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself and including yourself is not selfish. It's just not. And a lot of people would try to convince you that it is because, listen, you put everybody else first. You pour into everybody else. Pour into yourself. Start taking care of yourself. Start listening to a little jazz every now and then. It's good for the soul. Or whatever music you like. I think music is what feelings sound like. I love music. And it helps me relax. I want to remind you to, of course, drink water. That's right, hydrate, eat fruit, moisturize your feet, hands, and face, and mind your business. That's just a great, healthy tip to keep you on the right track every day. But we're talking about including ourselves because so often we give ourselves away. We share with everybody but us. We pour into everybody but us. Somebody needs an errand, we're running it for them. Who runs them when we need them? There's nothing wrong with putting people first. That is admirable. It is. But it's not everything and it's not all the time. Remember to include yourself, to take care of yourself because we spend a lot of time. We all do. Deny it if you want it. It doesn't matter. But we all spend a lot of time people pleasing, whether it's our family, our friends, our children, people on the job, business partners, associates. We spend a lot of time people pleasing. We do things because it makes other people feel good. When's the last time you did something that made you feel good? When is the last time that you reached out and instead of pouring into others, you poured into yourself? Give it a try. You know, it's okay to do things by yourself and for yourself. It really is, and it's healthy. It helps us grow a little bit more. So I just stopped by today from Word on the Curb to remind you that it's okay to pour into yourself because Word on the Curb is, you know what they told me today? Word on the Curb said, we take care of other people before we take care of ourselves because we think it makes us feel better. When in fact, it might for a minute, but it won't handle what's going on inside of you. Take care of yourself. Retail therapy might make you feel good for a minute, but retail therapy won't replace dealing with your feelings. I tell you all the time. And again, what doesn't apply, let it fly. You tell on yourself every single day by the way you go out of your comfortable path to impress broke people. And this is what you do. You give yourself away. Not only physically, mentally, and emotionally, but you give yourself away in character, right? You got to have the biggest house. You're always bragging about your house. You got to get a house that somebody else has. You need that car. You have to buy a new car. You have to wear this type of clothes, these type of sneakers, go these type of places, and you have to post everything you do, right? And if that's how you pour into yourself, you're going to be empty soon. That's right. You're going to be empty soon. So I just dropped in today from Word on the Curb, your host Annette here. On Wednesday, our summer hours are 2:15. In the fall, we'll go back to 8 p.m. But right now, we're podcasting summer hours, 2:15 p.m. on Wednesdays. But I just stopped by to tell you that you have to start including yourself. You've been giving yourself away and you've been leaving yourself out of the equation to take care of everybody else. Take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. And that means even if you have children, even if you have a spouse, even if you have a significant other, and especially if you have a construction project. That's right. Somebody that you're taking care of and trying to build up while you break down. Those are called construction projects. Leave them alone. Get a partner. Drop the projects. Stop the construction until you're pouring equally into each other. Stop giving yourself away. Include yourself. That's right. You know how you're going to buy gift cards for everybody else? Buy one for yourself sometimes. You don't have to use it right then. But imagine and open up that wallet, one day when you just want to do something and you find that gift card for a massage or a mani and a pedi or a wash and condition or a yoga class, which I just finished. I love yoga. It helps stretch my body, it helps me feel better, and it calms my mind down, just like the music. Hey, include yourself. It's okay to do that. It's not selfish, it's actually self care. You're pouring into everybody else. Start pouring into yourself. That's right. And then what you have to pour out comes out so much smoother. Include yourself. That's right. Stop giving yourself away. Remember that there are times when what you do The majority of times, actually, has to benefit you too. Okay? Have a good day. Thanks for joining me here at Word on the Curb. I want you guys to get ready for Bishop Earl Jenkins, Core Champions. They're coming in next week. We are looking forward to sharing natural and healthy ways to protect yourself, especially during this allergy season, which I suffer from a great deal. It puffs my eyes up, it makes my nose run, it makes my throat scratchy. It does. But he's got some good stuff for those allergies. And he's got some good tips on how to get rid of that belly fat and build those arms. Get rid of that big back. Stay tuned for Earl Jenkins from Core Champions. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me.